Hello guys, welcome in this video. This is the first of a mini series about how to launch an online business. Mainly it will be software online businesses like SaaS or those kind of businesses. So this is the first one. I'm going today to show you how to build a great landing page. Also, we are going to discuss whether you should launch your MVP, so your most valuable product first before doing the landing page, or should you make the landing first, and how to actually build the landing page. So first, starting on that subject, which is to start doing the MVP before creating the landing page, or actually doing the opposite. There are two schools. Some people prefer to make the landing page, have no real product behind, and just to start finding potential customers, leads, and so to build a wait list with only this. So this is only a front page, but there is nothing behind this. Or the second approach is to build an MVP, so you can spend 1 week, 1 month, and then you start finding customers with that MVP. These are two approaches and they are all good. But if you decide to make an MVP first, the problem you may encounter, because if you are a beginner, is that you will only focus on the product. So you will start saying okay, I will build the MVP in 1 week, but actually it will probably be extended to 1 month, and in 3 months it will still be undone. So personally, that's what I have done in the past, and honestly it didn't work for me. I'm not saying this is a bad idea, but for me it didn't work, and I think for most developers this is a trap, because as developers we only focus on the product. We want it to be super perfect. We are pixel perfect autists and building a lot of functionalities and features, but this is not what business is about. Business is about making cash, making money, and to do so you have to make people come to you and use your product. And so for this new project that I decided to create, and which I will present to you right now, I decided to do the first approach, which is I just built the landing page. There is nothing behind, there's no real product. I have some MVPs, I have things working on my side, but it's not developed for people to be able to use it yet. So again, let me be super clear about the plan. The plan simply is to have this landing page, be able to collect emails, to construct a waitlist. A waitlist simply is a list of people who are interested in what you are going to build. And so for this mini series I'm creating on YouTube, the first video which I'm doing here is making the landing page, but the second one will be to show the world this landing page, to talk about this product. I'm going to explain everything in the second video, which will be how to show the world what you are doing, how to cold call, how to cold email, how to show to internet, go on social medias like Twitter, Reddit, find the subreddits you need, the niches, work the SEO also. So these are things I will cover in the second video. And building the product will only start when I will have at least 10 emails in the waitlist. Those 10 emails are potential users. It doesn't mean people will come to use the product, but it's still people who said, okay, I'm pretty interested. And these people who showed that they can be interested, these people, we are gonna send them free accesses to test the product and be the beta testers. And so at this moment, I will start building the product, but not before. And once again, hear me out, this is a real problem all developers face, which is to only develop and not do the marketing. And it's really easy to get into that trap. So yeah, really believe me, it's really better to start with the marketing part. Which leads us to talk about how to find a great idea. And the answer is pretty simple. Great ideas come from painful problems. And what is a painful problem? Basically, it's just a problem that people talk about and say, honestly, I'm so bored of this, please someone make a solution for this, because I want to kill me, there's no solution, or the already existing solutions are so bad, I can't live with this. Please, 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 someone do something for this. So, painful problems can be shown this way, and most of the time you will find these things on Reddit, because on Reddit people love to complain, and that's a gold mine for this. But also you can find problems in your own life. For example, the project I want to build is a smart end-to-end tests platform for software developers and software teams in general. So why did I choose this idea? It's because I am myself a software engineer, and I noticed for every mission I made for my clients, every time we either didn't have a QA team, and so we had to test manually ourselves. Otherwise, we had a QA team or we had automated tests, but honestly, it was super boring because of the back and forth discussions with the QA team, and they never understand what we want. And if we had automated tests, it was super complicated because we had to define every CSS selectors for every button, every text, and verify that every element was in the page, and it was super complicated. We also had to maintain the tests, and it was super painful. And at my current mission in Airbus, we are like, okay, we need end-to-end tests to improve the quality of our code and our platform. But the problem is, okay, how do we do this? Because we have many solutions to use, but they are not that good, and we will finish in the technical debt burden. And that is something we truly want to avoid. And yet software teams still need end-to-end tests. So how do we do it? And that's how I came up with this idea to use AI to automate the end-to-end tests. Because end-to-end tests can now be smart and flexible thanks to AI. So now you can say like click on the submit button, and it doesn't now search for a specific selector which can change and so could break everything. Now you just say, you fill the form with the information I gave you, and then you just submit. You don't say the button is here and you have to... No, you just say like, do this, submit, and the AI will do its magic to make it happen. So now that I feel pretty confident with this idea, I have on my side an MVP working, but the MVP has been done in some house of research and testing with different tools, assembling things. I have something working and I'm pretty happy with this. And I'm feeling like I can use this solution because it has value for other potential people. Alright guys, I decided to cut this video in two because otherwise it would be too long. So this is the end of this video. You can find the next one here. In the meantime, take care and I see you in the next video.